Hello, my name is Eric, and I come from Filter Fiber Technology Company. Today I make the video to demo the OTDR, the mini OTDR. The demo unit model number is 980 RTC, and this one is about the 3 wavelengths. The 3 wavelengths are 13 nanometer, 1550 nanometer, and 1650 nanometer. Okay, and the ODDR is with Linux operation system, so it starts very quickly. And it takes that around 3 seconds to be turned on. Okay, I press this power on button. Okay, very quickly. Some customers often asked why you use the 1650 nanometer to process the test. Now I will try to explain that. In traditional EPON or GPON system, the downstream signal is 1490 nanometer or 1550 nanometer. So for in-service test, you can use 1625 nanometer OTDR to process the test. But now CWDM technology system are often used in fiber network. The problem is in CWDM, one of its wavelengths is 16 nanometer. The wavelength is too near to traditional OTDR wavelengths 1625 nanometer. So it is often failed to test the CWDM by 1625 nanometer OTDR. That is because the wavelength is too near to the CWDM wavelength 1610 nanometer. So we have to find a new wavelength that is far away from the wavelength. So 1650 nanometer OTDR is better. Okay, that is to say, you can use this OTDR to test both EPON, GPON, and CWDM. Okay. And the OTDR support 3 testing mode. Auto test mode, average test mode, and real-time test mode. the three testing mode. Okay. You can see this button is for manual test. This button is for auto test, and you can find real time testing mode in parameter setting. Okay. And the Otdr support both touchscreen and physical buttons. So you can operate the Otdr very easily in these two methods. Okay. And here you can see the three wavelengths. You can select by yourself when you process a test. Okay. And here this port is for a wavelength 1310 nanometer and 1550 nanometer. This part, and this part is for 1650 nanometer. This part. Okay, now we process a test quickly. The connector is SC, but you can also change it to SC and FC very easily. Okay, now you can press the test or use the physical button to start the test. Okay, for the first test, we just use auto test to quickly get a test result. I press the auto button. Okay, the Otdr will give our wavelength the testing result very quickly. Okay. Here you can see we get the Otdr curve and event list here. You can switch to see the curve only or to see the event list only very quickly. And you can use your finger to enlarge the curve very easily, like this. Just like operate your mobile phone. That is because the Otdr support multi-point touch. Okay. And press 1-to-1 button to get its original size. Okay, and you can also operate by the physical button. You need to use cursor A and cursor B. Now I operate cursor E and change it to cursor B. Okay, curve operation. Select curve operation, and you can enlarge in horizontal direction or vertical direction. Okay. And here, you can save the testing result. Just simply press the save button. And before that, for your first time to using the Otdr, you should go to the save setting. Okay. The parts. The Otdr supports three parts. One is you save the test result in the Otdr itself memory. And you can also select save the testing result into SD card. SD card is inserted into the slot. And also you can select U disk here. Okay, now I select its internal memory. Okay, and here is the file name. Here I set it a filter5.cn. You can also set it to your company name by yourself, and then all testing results will start with the name you set. Okay, and if you for the autosave, if you select yes, you will the Otdr will help you save after each test. If you select no, you have to select by yourself. And for the format, the Otdr supports two formats, SOR and PDF. Okay, normally we select SOR, but you can also select both SOR and PDF. If you select the PDF, you can save the PDF directly to Otdr memory or to your USB, so that you can open the testing result or testing report in your computer instead of install any other softwares in your computer. Okay, here is the file name type. The Otdr give you some file name type, so you can select from this given name types. Okay, and the operator, you can write your name or your company name. It's up to you. Okay. I already selected auto save. So if I go to file, we should find the tester result. Okay. Here we select the SOR, and you can see here also PDF. When we select SOR, we can press load. You can load the test result to Otdr. To Otdr means you select the test result here, and if you select event map, the curve will be opened here. in the event map. Okay, so it is very quickly, it is very easy, very useful for field users to open Otdr curve quickly. Okay. And at its bottom, you can switch the testing result display mode. When you select this one, the Otdr display you both curves and event list. If you select this button, it display events to you only. Okay. And here, I just mentioned the Otdr support 3 wavelengths. But if you select these two 2 nanometers, if you select these 2 wavelengths, the Otdr will process a test with 2 wavelengths, and you do not need to go to parameter setting and select 2 wavelengths. Okay. And here is the test range. If you use manual test, you have to select the test range. Normally, the test range should be around 2 times than the fiber's real length. Okay, pulse. For a longer fiber, you should use longer pulse. Okay, tester time. The longer testing time, the Otdr will give more accurate result. Reflection. The reflection is up to the fiber you test. If you do not know the reflection of your fiber cable, you just keep them in default and do not change. If you know, then you change according to the fiber cable you test. And the launch cable. The launch cable is very useful. And now and here, and here, I have a launch cable. I will use the launch cable to start a test. Okay, as you can see, the launch cable, we have three selection opportunity. One is none, means we do not think the launch cable is, we think the launch cable is a real fiber, not a launch cable. The length means we can set the launch cable's wavelength, the launch cable's length. But the problem is, even though here we can see the fiber, the launch cable length is 1 kilometer, but it is not real exactly 1 kilometer. So if you want to input a accurate launch cable length, you have to use the Otdr to process a test, to test the launch cable. Okay, now we tested the launch cable. Okay, you can see the launch cable is the length is 1 kilometer and 23 meters. It's 1023 meters. So we can set the length here. When 0, 2, 3 here, and then we connect the launch cable to the fiber. We are going to test. Okay. Okay, as you can see here, the Otdr tell us here the launch cable start here, and in the event list we can see the fiber, the real fiber we are test is from here instead of from its original, because here is a launch cable. Okay. Okay. Normally, if we do not use launch cable, the Otdr start the length start here, start 0. But now we use the wavelength, so here is the launch cable, and ODDR tell us our fiber start here. Okay. And if you do not want to test a fiber, because even you test even though you use the LDR to test the fiber rail, it often they have some meters error. So we suggest you use this third option. Okay, this option means that which event point start from is our real fiber. Okay. If we set here, we set to 1. That is means tell the ODDR our real fiber is a real fiber. When I say real fiber, I mean the fiber we are going to test, and before the real fiber is launch cable. So if we select the event name, we tell the if we select 1, we tell the OTDR our real fiber is from here. If we set 2, it means tell the OTDR our real fiber is start here, and before event 2, it is our launch cable. Okay, so by this method, it is easily than a last method. Okay, we select here. Here we input 1. Enter. Okay, and try the test. Okay, here you can see the real fiber is the start from the first event here. Okay. And the receive cable is no much difference than the launch cable. Launch cable is connected before the real fiber we are going to test, and the receive cable is connected to the end of the fiber of the real fiber we are going to test. So it is no much difference than the launch cable. Here is the unit. The ODDR supports 3 units. The first one is often used. Okay. And here is the threshold. For the first one, attenuation threshold. If you want to ignore some events, if here we have a splicing point, and its attenuation is 0.1 dB. If we think the event is too small, the loss, the attenuation value is too small, and we do not want it to display in the Otdr curve. So we can set the threshold over 0.1, so it will so the event will not be displayed on the curve. Okay. The reflection threshold. All of these a threshold. If you cannot understand it, you do not keep them in default or set it into auto. For future users, this threshold is not often used. Okay. And if you set too many parameters and you want to go back to its original setting, so you just press this button. Everything will come back to its factory setting. Okay. Okay, this is and all of this is the Otdr function, and here the event map. It is no much difference than Otdr function. It just give us some image, some icon. It is very friendly for new Otdr users. Okay. Okay, it give the result by the icons, so new users can understand it very easily. And here, if you go to parameter setting, you can set splitter. Okay, we open the function. To users, they can set their a splitter loss for splitter attenuation. So to test splitters, just to remind you, mini Otdr, not this one. All of any mini Otdrs with lower dynamic range is not very suggested for splitter testing, because it will cost too long and it will not go through splitters sometimes. Okay, and now we go to the setting. As you can see, the Otdr supports many languages. If you cannot see the language in your country, you can contact us, and we will give you the English and then you translate English to your local language. We can help you add your local language into the Otdr. Okay. You can set backlight. This the higher backlight will let you see the display clearly in a strong outdoor sunshine. And here is the auto power off. Beep. USB setting. Now I want to say more about the USB setting. If you select U disk, here you can see the Otdr has two USB. The small USB and the standard USB. But these two USB cannot be used same time. So you have to set when which one is the USB you are going to use. Okay. If we select a 2 PC, means this small USB. This small USB you can use the USB cable to connect to your computer and transmit testing result to your computer. If you want to use this USB, then you select to PC, because this USB connector to PC. If you are going to use this USB disk, then you select U disk. If you do not select U disk, when you unplug the U disk to the Otdr, the Otdr cannot identify your U disk, and you can see here is no U disk icon. But when I switch to U disk, then here you can see the U disk icon. Okay. And here is the date setting. It's normal setting. Time setting is normal setting. Okay. And next one is the Otdr function is over. Okay, now I go to the optical power meter function. The device supports many wavelengths. We can press this button to switch wavelengths. Okay, here. Okay. And reference 0 calibration. Now I intro the calibration first. If you know the current real value